I was just sitting here reflecting on life in New York. Like, I've been here 5 years now, which is crazy. And one thing I learned is how to be very like self-sufficient and self-reliant, even to little things like just navigating a new city, figuring out the subway system. It's crazy because I remember first moving here, not even knowing, like everything confused me. I didn't even know there were express trains and local trains. I remember my roommate was like, oh yeah, just take the express. I'm like, express? What? Because, and it changed my life. I'm like, that's crazy. You can get on a train and it skips over subway stations. It's so super convenient. Because in DC, if anyone like is familiar with the DC metro system, they don't have that. It's just you get on the train, and if you're going a far distance, you have to stop every single stop along the way. So that's one thing I love about New York, is how convenient the subway system is. You can pay $2.75 and go from freaking the bottom of Brooklyn to the top of the Bronx. In DC, you have to pay where you're going to, like where you're going from to where you're going to, and you pay based on the distance that you travel. Well, I don't really know the Bronx that well. Every time I come here, it's like a foreign land to me. I'm just so used to like Manhattan and the grid system and the streets and the avenues, and anytime I leave that system, I'm just like, where am I? What is happening? Where do I go? What train stop do I get off? It's good to just figure things out and like learn along the way and explore new areas, because you can live in New York your entire life and you still haven't been everywhere and you still haven't experienced everything. So that's what I love. Like every weekend, I'm gonna try to just do something different. And that was actually one of my New Year's resolutions. It was like to explore New York more every weekend. Now that the weather's nicer, just going out to like a new park or a new event or a new place that I've never been to before. So it's exciting. I love New York. Oh, and I'm like crying right now because my allergies. Don't worry, I'm not like an emotional mess. I'm just have allergies. That's what they say. My allergies are out of control. I just walked through this park, the Bronx Park, I think it's called. Well, this week is Bronx Week 2017. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but there's like a parade, food, music, art, little vendors and stuff. And I'm just sitting on this bench waiting for my friend to meet up. We're here trying to find food now. I don't know where. So many options. Like I always feel so overwhelmed when I'm in these situations. Like what do you get when there's so many options? Everything here smells so delicious. There's literally a food option for like every single culture. There's Puerto Rican, there's Guyanese, there's Caribbean, there's like, there's so many like cultural things. I don't know what to get. Maybe I'll just get one from everything.
We have a lot of followers, like 100,000 or something like that.
100,000.
On Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. From thebronx.com is what we call it.
Got the food. This is like a cheese corn kind of thing. Delicious. Chicken, kebab. What did you get? Pork?
I got a pork kebab, shish kebab.
So good.
Wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is.
So this is the Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz Jr. Right here in the Bronx. How exciting! Oh my gosh.
This is the ending of Bronx Week, so I gotta get my annual X photo. I want everybody as far as the eye can see, throw your X's up. All your X's up.
Because you get to experience everything. So there's these like spinny things. Every single place I go now, like for some reason, there's always a fad that like blows up, and right now it's like these spinny things, and I don't understand like what it is. So like I was waiting for the subway earlier, and this girl was sitting next to me with this spinny thing. I'm like, can I just ask you, like, what is that? And like, what is the purpose of this? And she's like, oh, it's to keep you from like fidgeting or something. Because I guess like maybe people with anxiety, or like, I know how that is, like you like fidget with your hands a lot. And so using these spinny things, it like takes that away to like help you put your fidgeting towards something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what those spinny things. I don't know. They've been popping up everywhere lately. Look at all this culture and diversity and bonding together. Like we're all here together, appreciating the food and the drink. Batman, everyone, welcome. How does it feel to be Batman?
You know, being Batman is actually a very interesting night job. You know? It's good for single people, which I am.
I was not prepared for that. We were just like talking and walking on the street, and then I look up and there's a clown. I was like, "Ah! Ah!" I don't know, clowns just make me so uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, you know, it's just a person with a red nose in a costume, but like they're just evil. I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't like them. I don't want to be around them. They make me uncomfortable. Successful Bronx week day. How do you feel?
Yes, sir. Oh my God. I told you. I was this close. I was right here at the train.
It was like if I see someone that I know.
I was right here.
So close.
I was right here at the train. Oh my God. Hi, Betty.
Didn't make it. But yes, successful day. Heading to the train downtown. Beautiful Sunday. I love how there's always live music. There's always like street performers and live music. I love it. So I was just on the train and I ran into one of my old professors, and it was so nice to just catch up and like talk about life and career and college and like life after college and stuff like that. So yeah, it's always nice. I love like bumping into my old professors. I'm sitting in this coffee shop called Think Coffee on the corner of Bleecker and Bowery, in case anyone cares. It's been a really nice day, and I love Sundays because it's always like the day for like me time, I guess. Or like every Sunday night I like to catch up on my journaling and just like sit and have time to myself and relax and just resettle my mind, I guess. Because I was thinking about my life. It was so nice to run into one of my old professors today on the train, because I think I seek so much comfort in like seeing a familiar face when you're in a busy subway station. It's like there's just all these people, and it's like it's like bumping into each other. You're in everyone's way. Everyone's just annoyed at each other. But you see someone that you recognize, and it's like, oh my gosh, it just feels so good. And it makes it also feel like home, because I know when I first moved to New York like 5 years ago, and I remember looking around and I didn't recognize a single person. There was no one. I had no past of no work, coworkers, or friends, or professors, or college, like anything. So as I've lived here longer, I've like accumulated these people that I'll recognize, and it's just so nice. It kind of makes it feel like home, because I remember when I first moved here, I would have this weird syndrome. Like, I miss my friends and family so much from home. Like, I still do every day. But I would imagine that I saw them, and I'm like, wait, is that? And I'm like, oh, it can't be them. Like, it was so weird. I would just like imagine that I would see people that I know. I don't know. I'm such a weird, like, sentimental person. And it kind of sucks because I feel like I always miss people more than they miss me. I know that's sad, but like, I'll like randomly think about someone I haven't talked to in forever and be like, oh my gosh, I wonder how so-and-so's doing. Even if it's like been years, I'll still like shoot them a message or something. Or sometimes I find out they deleted me on Facebook and I'm like, cool. I guess we're not friends anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I care too much. How do you like stop caring? Like, Melanie, stop caring about people so much because they don't care about you as much. Is that like the saddest thing ever? I don't know. It's true though. But yeah, so I'm here enjoying the night. I think it's good for everyone to just have like some me time. Sit by yourself, sit on the corner, like just watch people walk by in the non-creepiest way possible. Catch up on your journaling. Drink some coffee, tea, hot chocolate, whatever you choose. And yeah, that's what life is all about. Just take those moments to yourself. Enjoy life. Oh, one more thought for today. So as me and Everett were walking out, he said something that like really stuck with me, is that he starts to take his time now instead of rushing around, because like he was born and raised in New York, and a lot of people in New York are just like hurry, 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 gotta like run to the train, run to where you're going, not pay attention to anything around you. And he's like, he started to, oh gosh, he's starting to do this thing where he like takes his time, he'll leave extra early and just get somewhere slower than he needs to be. It's like not walking as fast because it's so easy to just like be in a rush all the time. But it's important to just like stop and like relax and enjoy your surroundings. Like for example, tonight I went to church downtown in like Soho area and everything is so nice. It's so nice to just stop and look at the buildings that you don't notice, because like for the past 5 years of me living in New York, I've always been so busy with work and school and just going from place to place and having to think about things, and now it's like a time in my life where I can just kind of relax a little bit. Like yes, I'm still working and busy and stuff, but it's not the same where I have so many things to go to all the time. I actually have more flexibility with my schedule now, and I have Sundays to just relax and have me time, like today, and do different things. So it's really important to just stop. And another thing he said was that we were on the subway and he was talking about the importance of doing new things. He mentioned trying new foods and doing new things because it's so bad to get stuck in the same routine. And like I've spoken about this in my video before about like what am I doing with my life is the title. And I talked about how I'm starting to get stuck in this rut, kind of same routine, doing the same things, going the same places, doing the same things all the time. And it's really important to break out of the routine and do something different. Like if you go to church, like maybe try a new church or go somewhere different. And Everett said that he will never go to work the same way. He'll like go a different way or do something else. And I'm so lucky to have friends who like think like this. Like I love to surround myself with people who have this kind of mindset because it inspires me to do the same thing. And it's so important to like realize this for yourself, because it's so easy to get caught up in that same routine life, which is kind of what I found myself doing, and I needed to break out of it. It's like you need to live intentionally. You have to actually commit yourself to how you want to live and like what kind of person you want to be and things you want to learn. So all these things are so important. And anyways, I'm just like walking around in circles because the train is here. So thank you for watching.